you bring flour on a plane?
Weed?
Yeah.
You call it flour now?
What? Well, weed. It could be anything. Well, you bring weed gummies. You bring weed dabs. Weed's like an umbrella term for.
Yeah. Flour is a gay term, though.
Well, yeah. Now it's a gay term.
Yeah.
People. I mean, buds. Can you bring bud? Would you say buds?
Can
Can I bring cannabis sativa on a plane?
Thank you. I mean,
Here's my thought. Okay.
People do it, obviously.
Yeah, like we brought the Badger and concentrates.
I feel much better about bringing all that shit. Weed, I feel like you fuck with dogs.
I feel like the dogs are sniffing for bombs and guns.
For sure.
Right?
I'm just saying I
don't
get
know.
sketched out. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not saying.
I'm going to try it. We're going to see.
I'm going to put it in my girlfriend's purse.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in my girlfriend's bag. Listen, worst comes to
Not
worst.
tell her
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
it'll be fine. No, I don't know. No, I feel like I have a built-in out. I feel like if anything... You all right? I feel like if anything, we're going to... I think you turned mine up.
Oh, my one?
Yeah, you're one. You've always been one. You've been number one.
Wow.
Actually, no, Nick was one in the old set.
Well, it's my house, so I should be player one.
Yes, exactly. Do you remember fighting over player one?
Can you imagine when a friend would come over
Go
and
back to
think
the
that
weed
they
thing,
could be
but yeah.
player one? And it's like, why would you ever think that this would even be a conversation? It's my house. I'm player one.
That's obvious.
We might not be friends if that's like a thought in your head that you would be player. It would never cross my mind at your house to be like,
Player one.
slap me down.
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, easy.
Not a called thing.
You put your bottle on the floor in that honey badger case?
People also, did anyone ever used to try to call shotgun like in your,
Insane.
I'm like, what if we fought right now and
like
then I
my
left you
mom's-
for dead?
It's like my mom's driving.
My mom like allowed it one time. Like we drove one place down the street and then back, and she would like let my friend sit up front on the way back. And it's like, I've tried later in life to explain to her, I'm like, you'll never understand like the psychological. I know you think you're like, no, sharing, and I'm teaching
Yes.
like that was fucking crazy and you were wrong. Like,
And then you get yelled at. We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
What do you care? You
be
say,
like, oh, okay,
I
sorry.
provided for you.
I'm sorry, I did everything right, and I fucking let your friend sit up front one time. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But like, remember.
You're in the back seat.
Next time you bring up like a detail of something I fucked up, I'm gonna be like, okay, so same level of smallness up front
In the back of the head.
leads to some shit though.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
I'm sorry.
I like to think.
Feels good.
I like to think you're in the back seat and your friend and your mom are having a conversation, but like you're in the back seat, so like it's kind of muffled. You really can't hear it. And you're trying to chime in.
Well, it's just like a
They're like, what?
cooking of
Huh?
no reason.
What? It is.
It's like just it's crazy.
That's crazy. But no, I keep bringing up. I was asking around yesterday. We work with people that smoke weed. I'm like, a lot of these people travel. Like some of these people have probably brought weed. Everybody
A lot of
was
these people
horrified.
Burn money.
Dude, all these people, no one's even brought considered to bring carts, edible, nothing.
Really?
They don't do any of that shit. I'm like, do you just figure it out when you get there?
That's why I'm always very confused.
Like you're going on
when-
vacation. I'm bringing a cart. Like that's what's happening. Regardless, I'll figure out something else. But like, I don't know. It's weird. Remember when we had the Badger in the bag and TSA pulled it across? Is there anything in here you want to talk about? I don't think so. What is that? Not sure what's on that screen. I don't know. You can open the bag. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Opens the bag, pulls out the mic stand. What is this? The mic stand? All right, you're good to go. It's like there's drugs in the bag. Like there's illegal things in the bag. You're not doing your job.
Well, job.
I don't know. Speaking of not doing their job. Douche of the week, Kimberly Cheadle. That bitch. Now, we've been loving the Congress hearings. That's just been
She's ugly as sin.
raking her through the coals. She's got that wart thing that a witch has. Which a lot of these people, I always wonder, like, you have enough money, get it removed, right? Or do you think it's just kind of like that defines me now?
I mean, you make it to like 40, 50. It's like, who cares?
I guess.
It'd be different if it was like affecting you. Like,
Or if it was like a new thing, like it just popped up.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, but that's what your face looks like, though. I mean,
I guess, yeah, your whole life.
halfway through life,
Yeah.
you're done trying to fuck. It's like,
I bet that's a good feeling. Yeah, that thing. I saw we went to Christian's Christian's mom's house, and there was he's probably like 55. He was walking around shirtless, just walking the neighborhood. It was hot, so I was like, all right, whatever. But just like big flabby gut, like tits, and like the wings on his arms, and he's just walking the neighborhood, and I'm like, damn, that's a level of confidence. Like what is that? He's married. He's been married for 20 years. Doesn't matter.
It's over.
He's retired. Like, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah, guy outside doing his lawn stuff with like a pregnant belly and no shirt on.
Incredible. No, you can only applaud it.
I aspire to be it. No, I pick my clothes carefully and then like try to do my lawn work at times that I think no one will be out.
Yeah.
Also doing lawn work, so I can just be by myself. Meanwhile, he's like,
no, I'll fucking
radio blasting,
hey, loud.
Yeah,
slam 3 beers, goes out there.
Yeah, day drinking.
Yeah,
hosing shit down.
Sees the mailman, walks up, has a conversation.
Shit talks a neighbor, maybe not for great reasons. It's a new neighbor, just went in the neighborhood. Just wearing swim trunks, not going swimming.
Yeah, that's a good look. My buddy Brendan does that. Just pops on swim trunks. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's tactical.
It's like, I like it. It's like dry fit.
Just in case.
I'm like, you free ball under that? Sometimes. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's a weird move to me.
I don't like that, especially doing like yard work. You bend down, you lean up. I don't like my balls just.
Yeah, they don't.
No,
go
I
with
like.
You. They're
no,
restrictive.
it's like the people that wear those boxers, like baggy boxers. It's crazy.
No, I like a nice boxer brief. Keep it snug. Keep everything
in the pocket,
nestled
in the pocket.
But yeah, that lady, real rag.
No, yeah, she refuses to. This has all been talked about so much already, but. She refuses to step down. She's been stepped down now after they fucking raked her through the coals.
It was a great line though when she tried to like claim responsibility and be like the bigger person, be like, "Yep, buck stops with me." Does that mean you're gonna step down? No.
No. Well, no, I can't.
That's not what I'm saying.
Are you kidding me?
Is that what you thought I was? No.
No.
And then a week later, I was stepping down.
Yeah. No. First they tried to blame it on the local law enforcement,
who was not fucking having it. That dude was like, "Nah."
No.
Fuck that. Like, we told their asses a fucking week
We
prior.
can't fucking do this. Yeah. We don't have the resources. We don't have the people.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, all this, you think about this now, all this could be solved with a drone, right? There should be 3 guys. Drones are what, $1,000?
You know, if they're not using drones, it probably means the AI is further along than we already know. If we're like, why don't you just have a drone with a turd on it? They're like, yeah, of course. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, of course. Obviously,
meanwhile, there's like a fucking test footage of 7 soldiers dead from like the drone.
Yeah, either that or it's like the guy goes, yeah, do it. And he like pulls out an iPad, hits a button, and a fucking laser comes down.
Well,
you ever think about that?
We have those rods from God. Yeah.
What was that called?
The rod of God, where they just drop a fucking.
Is that what
a metal beam?
Is that what it is?
Like a metal rod, and it just picks up so much speed. It just absolutely obliterates something.
I think super weapon, weaponized metal. Oh, a weaponized meteor strike. In 19, imagine
it's like a fucking finishing move in a video game. Where
it's like in a
call down a meteor, like it's like Star Wars, where you just grab something.
Or it's like that move in Injustice when it was the fucking Abomination. No, that's not
Doomsday.
Doomsday, when he fucking picks up his finishing move, he like brings you into space, and then he fucking comes down and he pushes you into the earth, and then he punches you through the other side of the planet.
Pretty good.
No, it's incredible. It's one of the best finishing moves. That was a good game. But look at this. The military equivalent of the extinction of the dinosaurs. Bones operated research and the afterglow of the Manhattan Project. Oh, this is old shit.
Yeah, now I think we have lasers.
Tungsten thunderbolts. Tungsten thunderbolts.
Like Zeus.
Look at this thing. It's got a spike on it. You think it needs a spike? Or do you think they're like, nah, put a spike on it? Make it sharp, too.
Yeah, I think that's for like
Rods.
imagery.
Look at rods from God. It refers to a kinetic energy projectile, super dense, super fast projectile operating in a few.
You just detonate a city.
What do you think that does? Does it hit the ground? Like,
Yeah, I think it's like a. You just drop something.
bro,
and
it's
it
a
picks up speed.
It's guess how fast this tungsten shell moves? 3,500 feet per second. Can you imagine that? Oh, look at this.
What's
Navy-
a mile? Like
Navy-
5,000 something feet? It's like 5,200 feet. is a
Something like
mile.
that, or 4,800, or something like that. It's in that area.
So almost a mile a second.
Look at this. The Navy hopes the completed cannon will be able to launch shells at 4,500.
Yeah,
miles
we're
per hour.
looking to pick the speed up on the. Like, whose job is that? They're like, yeah, these aren't fast. These things that we don't use more than once a fucking decade or whatever. Yeah, we got them faster.
That's a good point. You don't use
Who's
them.
stopping them?
No,
at the
exact-
current speed.
At the current speed, it's like, nah, it ain't thick enough. It ain't,
Yeah.
They got bunkers now.
I think we could get the blast radius out to another 20 miles if we just clock it at 4,500.
So that's probably what it is. The first one was probably them just dropping it out of a plane. And then the next one was like some guy was like, "What? Okay, now what if?
Let's put a
instead-
rocket on the other
What
end.
if, what if we put a rocket and we shoot it out of a cannon, and then we launch it at the fucking?"
That's like the guy whose job
You
it
think
is
it makes
to
a sound-
spend the budget so they don't lose the budget.
Yeah.
They're like, we can make the rods of God faster. They're like, yes,
Yes,
work on that.
up those speeds.
You come back in a week, you're like, yeah. The boys down at NASA built us a cannon, and then we strap some rockets on the other end. So this puppy will go about a mile a second.
This puppy
like a mile a second. Holy shit!
That puppy fucking cooks.
Can we even drop that on the Earth? Will the Earth survive? I'm like, I don't know. There's no way to test it.
There's no way to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot it at the moon. It fucking it reverberated.
We shot it at the moon.
It's still ringing.
Well, I was gonna say they probably have a way to fucking catch it in midair, like Troy, with like magnets or something. Those goddamn lizards up there.
Here's
A
something.
demonstration of power.
If it goes
and
if it goes 6 times the speed of sound, does it make a sound, or does it?
well, we have to make that boom, right?
Yeah, but that probably happens up there. So like, does that thing hit and then a few seconds later, boom?
Yeah. So
Is that how that works?
as you are like picking yourself up from the rubble, then a fucking shockwave.
Yeah,
hits
exactly. Yeah.
you. A secondary.
Is there video? I feel like there isn't video. Is Reagan talking about it? Wow. No. I wanted some military test footage.
It's cool we have that for nukes.
What?
The test footage.
That is cool. You ever see the videos where they blow them up underwater and they got boats next to them and shit? And
It is like retarded to watch now.
the
Where they're
bomb-
like, we're gonna drop this nuke, and everyone's just like 8 feet away.
They did tests where dudes were just on boats, like looking, and
Yeah.
like they got fucked up.
Yeah,
It's like, holy shit.
that's probably like some of those dudes were there for work, and other people like could have gone to the beach that day, and they were like, I think they're gonna do like a big ass explosion if you want to come watch, and they like chose
Yeah, chose to stay and hang out.
and get radiation poison.
That's fucked up. Can you imagine? Like,
You thought you were
'Cause
gonna see
then-
like a firework display essentially, and
Well, then they-
instead you get cancer.
because then they tell you they're like, yeah, no, we got some decommissioned aircraft carriers we're gonna put out there as tests, and they look fucking this big, and the bomb goes off, and it's this big, and it's like the fuck. That's the biggest ship we have.
You ever see that manta ray thing they got now?
No.
It's like underwater drone.
Oh, I did see that. I saw someone found it on Google Maps.
It's pretty much comic book shit. It's pretty cool. It's like what fucking Black Manta would ride.
No, that thing's crazy.
Something.
Someone
of that
found-
ilk.
Someone found it on Google Maps. Maybe this is it. Yeah, no, someone found it just like parked underwater, like at like some military base on Google Maps.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, you wouldn't just put like, You wouldn't put blurry shit over every military base? Like, I mean, I'm glad they don't, but that's fucked up. You know what I heard? What Mike Baker said? You know what we always say, like, oh, we're sending like 1,000 bombs to Ukraine for them to use or whatever. And it's apparently, I didn't think about it this way. It's still fucked up, but like I didn't think about this. We have all these bombs made. They have expiration dates. So they're going to expire soon. So like instead of throwing them out, they're like, well, there's a war going on over here. Ship our shit over there. Mm-hmm. Like, there you go. Buy our bombs from us. Like, take all that shit. They're about to expire, but you guys will use them soon.
Yeah,
I think about that.
Don't tell them that.
No, obviously not. No. But no, I just thought that was interesting. That's like, how much of it is, oh, look, a war's happening, and like somehow we have all these bombs that are about to expire.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. I like the Tim Dillon thing, too, where he's like, when Biden's like, they said we're sending weapons over there. We are not sending 2,000-pound bombs. And then cut to an article of them being like, well, we're sending 50-pound bombs. And it's like, or 500-pound bombs or whatever the thing is. And he's like, now what if they were to put 4 of those together, equaling
2,000 pounds? What if they shot 4 bombs at one spot?
What now?
Well, that'd be some crazy math.
Come on, get out here.
Come on. She looks fucking gross, dude. She's the nominee.
She's not fit.
She was handed the nominee. The nominee. They were just, here you go.
Isn't that crazy? On MMA Twitter I follow, like sometimes I'll see the presidential odds because they bet on that too.
Really?
People bet on everything.
They love it.
Sports you don't ever heard of. Or sports that are hugely popular outside of America. People bet on cycling. I'm like,
really?
What? I'm like, what a degenerate. I'm like, oh, I forget that's like the second most popular sport.
Is it really?
It's like hugely popular. Yeah.
Really?
The Tour de France is like behind the World Cup as like the biggest sport event in the world.
Is it really? Yeah. Not the Super Bowl?
The way I would have thought.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you forget how many people there are.
That's like those people like betting on, my cousin used to bet on that, like Russian ping pong. Or some shit.
About that.
Yeah, where it's like just odd games of like 2 fat Russian guys not good at ping pong. Like, and the odds just
sumo lately.
Really?
Sumo is so fucking cool.
They do a sumo thing in Chicago. Sumo sushi.
I've realized that they make sumo out to be like a joke in movies and stuff when it's not.
Is it legit?
It's cool as shit.
Really?
Yeah. It's not just 2 fat guys that run in the middle and then like try to push each other out. You can just straight up slap the shit out of somebody. You can forearm shiv the shit out of somebody. I've seen people get knocked out in sumo where they just, when instead of running up and grabbing each other, a dude just runs up and fucking forearms a guy. And it's like 500-pound forearm.
I didn't think about that. That's a big motherfucker.
You see, and then you see a 500-pound dude go like stone stiff and fall back. They do like judo ass shit because it's the first person who, if you push someone out of the ring, they lose. But it's also if someone, anything other than the bottom of your feet touches the mat, then you lose. So if you can like trip someone, they lose too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you just go down, so that guy's out.
But see how even though the one dude fell, the other guy got out first. So even though he fell, he won. So like sometimes they'll do like acrobatic falls to delay hitting the ground, and the other person just has to put their foot down outside the ring. You know what I mean? Like
no shit.
There's really cool instances.
This is where they throw I love this hat. This ref is wearing this outfit.
He's supposed to like kill himself if something happens. I forget what.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's like part of the rule. I forget what it is, but he kills himself if
they do that.
Still? I don't think it ever happened. That's like part of the thing. I think that's why he's got that sword on him.
Stop it. So you're telling me he commits seppuku?
There's something that happens, like if he fucks up, he kills himself, yeah. I wish I could speak an Asian language.
That'd be fun. Oh, that'd be really fun. Wow, look at this. 2 highest ranked referees also have a dagger tucked into their belt of their kimono. It represents their willingness to commit ritual suicide should they get a decision wrong in the ring. Of course, that is just symbolic. But if an error is made by one of, they generally offer to resign.
Well, don't have the blade on you if you're not going to do it.
No, you should do it. I bet someone has.
There's probably like one guy that can't wait to fuck up and then kill himself. There's probably a dude like who's gonna fuck up
Like,
on
I'm
purpose
gonna
when he's
fucking-
old.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna fucking do
that's
it.
how he wants to go out. I bet.
Here we go. Have they ever committed suicide? Oh, no evidence.
Yeah, but sumo is apparently older than judo.
Really? Just like big ass dudes that are like, nah, we could fuck around in here. Is this where they throw the salt down?
Yeah, I think
You know where I know that from?
Austin Powers 3.
Yes, sir. What a cool ring. No, like
Yeah,
I
they have to like build that thing every time. They like pack dirt. That's like
Really?
a dirt thing. And they like pack it.
that guy's wearing one sock. No, the outfits are great. The hair.
And like hot girls are in the front row, and when they see these big fuckers come out, they're like, oh.
Really?
They're like, oh my god, as if like an NFL linebacker walked out, and they were like, oh my god,
Stop it.
Or when you see like the girl sitting courtside, and, like someone hits a 3 and turns around, they're like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
it's literally like that.
Do these guys fuck?
These are like,
These guys are royalty, right?
yeah.
This is
That's what I'm saying. No, these are like the high level athletes. They get the same treatment.
well, because they're like in shape too.
They're in shape.
They're
as
just
fuck,
they're
yeah.
just fat.
They're like linemen, yeah. They have a layer of fat on them, but they're strong as fuck underneath.
That's wild. We could play this, right?
Yeah.
No, this is no like. The one thing that is interesting is that at no point am I worried that his asshole is gonna slip out. You know what I mean?
I was just thinking the same. I mean, think about the confidence you have
To do that,
to get out in front of the world with your dick. I mean, just
crammed.
could fall out at any moment. Your dick and asshole could be exposed to the world at any
The
moment.
dick, I feel like, is at least maybe he's got it wrapped up or something, like something like it's protect. But
coiled.
I don't know. But the asshole, I feel like is near, like, because they're grabbing at that thing.
Oh, that's what it's there for.
That's what it's there for. It's a handle.
Yeah. No, but it's been cool. There's a dude that does breakdowns on Twitter, and then he just mixes up like MMA, and then he just mixes in like a sumo breakdown. I'll be like, oh,
Really?
shit, it's cool as hell.
How many stone is 169 kilogram?
I don't know how stone works. I know kilogram is 2.2 times pounds equals kilograms. So if you divide that by like half-ish, that's pounds. Or times it, sorry.
Times, I was going to say half. I was like, he's not 80 pounds.
Times it, sorry. So it'd be like, if that's 1.7, it'd be like 350-ish or something.
It's not as big as I was expecting.
Maybe closer to 4. I don't know.
I thought it would be like my 600-pound life.
But
Are
I
there
think
are there weight classes?
No, I think it's like you can kind of, maybe there are, I don't know. But I know there's like smaller ones that go up and they'll be considered like giant slayers, and maybe they're like quicker, you know, and their nimbleness is able to overtake the power of the big person.
That's fascinating.
It's pretty cool.
What is it, stream? You stream that somewhere?
I'm sure. I just watched when this guy reposts highlights, but yeah, out of all the dumb sports that are taking off, they let YouTubers fucking box, and we pretend that that's like a fun, cool thing. Like,
Yeah.
sumo's a legit ass. It's just weird, like what takes power slap is being shoved down our throats. And it's like sumo exists. We just have that.
No, there's a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
That I like that circus fight thing.
Fight circuit. Car Jitsu is going to be on ESPN.
That's wild too. I've seen
on
that.
The Ocho.
Is that the same people that do like the phone booth thing?
Fight circuses, yeah.
That's them. Do they
I
do
don't
the
think-
car jitsu thing too?
Yeah, I think the thing on ESPN is like their own league. I don't think it's the Fight Circus
Oh.
guys. But yeah, that is.
What
like,
about the chess boxing? Is that them too?
I don't know if they did that. That I saw as like more of a random thing. That one was weird.
The 6v6 is crazy.
The Spartan one, where it's like a long ring.
What is
like,
that?
And it's like, we talked about it before on here, where it's like one person at a time, and then whoever wins can like stay in or
It's called
cycle
Spartan?
out. Yeah, it's like 4-on-4, but it's one at a time. So like 2 people go in the center, and the rest of their team hangs back.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that.
No, that's fucking. Ugh. You just got to hang back and watch this?
Yeah.
That's wild. It's like alley fighting.
Yeah, like
that's what
the
like
pass
sparring
in
in your
300.
gym is.
In my garage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your team.
What are you gonna name your gym?
Kame House, probably. Something Dragon Ball Z related. That's where Master Roshi lives, is Kame House.
That's his house?
That's what it says on there. It's Kame House. Kamehameha.
Makes sense. Is he the only one that could do that?
He invented it.
Oh, really?
Master Roshi.
Oh, no shit. He invented that.
Remember when he puts the fire out at the Ox King's castle and he destroys the whole castle?
Yeah.
That's the first one you see in that show. And you see his whole body get outlined.
Yeah.
And then Goku just does a little one. Is for after one time seeing it.
Oh, so that was the first time he did it?
Goku?
No, that was the first time Master Roshi did it?
No, that's the first time we see it. That's like
Oh, that's the first time you see it.
yeah. But when he gets all fucking buff and
No, that's great.
they do like because it's like the first time, so they do it so cool. They don't just like shoot. His whole body gets outlined in it to charge it, and
Yeah.
then he fucking.
No,
Yeah.
that was great. The I got to get back on that show.
I'm telling you, you're at the good part.
I know. I keep seeing it on my desktop. Maybe when we get back from Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, I got to write a speech.
I thought you were gonna say a song.
I got to write a song.
I have to write a Ray Charles.
Going down to Georgia.
I gotta beat Ray Charles.
Is he from Georgia?
Well, he has that song, Georgia.
Oh, does he?
That's what I was doing. But
Oh.
Georgia. Yeah, exactly. You got to be down there in a white suit with gloves.
Yeah. No,
Playing a little ditty.
he's great.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was looking up the rappers from Georgia. They got
Outcast.
lineup, man. They got a ton of people. Ton of big names.
Young Money.
Andre 3000,
That's Outcast.
CeeLo Green.
That's Goody Mob. Dungeon Family.
They're all down there. Bunch of other people.
I've been on a fucking Texas kick.
Texas? Like Gangstar?
That's where DJ Premier's from. Gangstar's from New York.
Oh, no. What's the other one?
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys. They're Texas.
Big Mike. Ghetto Boys.
Who's the guy with the one eye? Bushwick Bill?
Yeah, I truthfully always mix up him and the other one. No, not Scarface.
Is he still podcasting?
I don't know. I don't see it on my YouTube ever anymore.
Yeah. He was with that Your Mom's House, right?
That's Danny Brown.
I thought they do a bunch of podcasts.
Not Scarface's.
His isn't on there?
No.
Oh. I didn't know if they were promoting it. I unsubscribed to them. They have a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, they put too many shows on the network. They have like the two kids from The Sopranos have a podcast on there. And I get notifications.
The kids, like the actors?
Yeah. But like it's not a Sopranos podcast, I don't think.
What do they talk about?
I think they think they're funny or something. I don't know. But everyone will have them on their podcast because everyone loves The Sopranos. So they have them on, and for 45 minutes they talk about bullshit, and then 50 minutes they're like, so what was it like
Being
with Gandolfini?
beyond the Sopranos. Did you watch that show?
No.
I keep wanting to go and
I'll
watch
probably
it.
throw it on. I heard that one aged well. I heard the other one, the Baltimore one, The Wire, didn't age good.
Yeah, I heard The Wire didn't. Some people say what's that David Lynch one? Twin Peaks?
I guess I can't really say, but I mean, seems kind of gay, for being honest.
But like people consider it the most opposite of gay thing.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Isn't it like the biggest overcompensation thing ever? I find it like insane when people like make it around. I'm like, what a garbage thing to spend money on.
Yeah, you're just gonna throw money at some girl's tits.
Like you could have gone to like Rome and back for that. You know what I mean? Like, and you just a night that you won't remember because you're drunk. Like most of the goodness of this night is coming from the fact that you're drunk with your boys.
Yeah,
And like, You decided to cap the night off by going and like showing off.
I'm gonna get you a lap dance.
I bought this gun that shoots money.
Yeah, I just blew $300 into this fucking money gun.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't do anything for me. Maybe I'm just too much of a cheap
Incel.
Jew incel. Yeah.
Jew incel.
Yeah, that's probably it. It's probably more of that. I'm sorry, guys. Keep going to the strip club.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm a fucking loser.
Yeah, I'm probably being such a hater right now. That's probably what it is. No, I remember in high school, dudes would turn 18 and be like, and now I'm going to this. I'm like, all right.
Hey, have some fun.
It feels like you're paying money to get blue balled.
Yeah.
Like if you boil it down.
Well, some people come just in their pants during the lap dance.
Which I would probably do. But that's not.
I don't get how, though.
That's not like part of. You're not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to.
That's frowned upon.
You're not supposed to come.
That might be illegal. I don't know.
What do you wear to a strip club? Do you wear jeans or
Track
sweatpants? You wear track pants.
I wear Ricky track pants. No, even Grace.
No, or is
sweatpants
it track
would be
pants too much? Because if a girl like
the friction.
But if you're getting a lap dance, is it frowned upon to get a boner? Is it frowned upon to get a boner?
I mean, I'm sure she's not like pumped on it, but I don't think she's like.
Yeah, but what is
upset.
going to happen?
My prom date's dress had like beads on it, and I remember by the end of the night, I said to my friend, like, my cock feels like hamburger meat right now.
Because you were dancing with her?
Yeah, but the only thing, I mean, she was just like grinding. I can dance with a girl much better than I can by myself when it's like that because the hand part gets taken away. I can like move my feet along easily enough. It's what the fuck do I do with
it's the hands.
Woo! Like I've said before, in TV shows and movies, when they pan the camera across, you see people dance for one move. So you can do one thing.
And then it's like,
what the fuck
well,
you do?
shit.
A song is 4 minutes long.
I'm doing this for 4 minutes.
4 minutes. How many things can you think of to fucking do? Like, people aren't professional fucking dancers. Who just come, like, it's crazy to me.
That's like at a wedding. When people are like, come on, let's go dance. It's like, I don't know what you mean to dance. Like, what?
If we choreographed a thing and everyone learned to dance, I would participate. But like
the cha-cha slide?
No, I mean like if I don't know. Maybe, I guess. Even that's probably
like if you're going
that I probably wouldn't do because it's gay.
Like if you were at the rehearsal dinner, you did everything, you went through everything, and they were like, okay, hold on. We're going to get all the groomsmen and the bridesmaids to do a choreographed dance.
No, I'm saying if like we practiced.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. You guys are going to practice the dance, and then on the wedding, you're going to bust it out.
No,
you would do something like that?
Time. Be a lot of practice. Everyone would have to learn fucking how to dance.
You got to get it down.
That's what I'm saying.
You need a routine.
If that was a thing, then it's like, well, yeah. Obviously, I could fucking do that. I'm not going to be happy about it. Group. It's fucking gay, but like I could execute what you're telling me to do. To just be like, come on, dance, woo, we're dancing. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing this, you fucking slut. Like, I'm sorry. That's awesome that you feel so fucking free and you're like, woo.
Let my tits out.
Yeah. You're like that. I'm glad that works for you.
Grind on me.
I will not look good doing that. It's also like, if you do that, like half it is the vibe. So if you feel good doing it, like it's gonna like come across.
It's a confidence thing.
If I go out there knowing full well what a fucking dumbass I look like, not enjoying myself because this isn't fun to me.
Straight
I'm
face.
doing this for like
straight face.
Yeah. Like. It's also hard to dance when like your awkward thing is usually to like tap my foot or like do something like rhythmic. So now like I can't dance or whatever because that would then offset whatever thing I would do to offset the awkwardness.
Yeah.
So there's like nothing to like. It's
out there tapping your foot.
Yeah. Like when I danced at the prom, that girl literally took both my hands and like just put them on her, and I was like, oh, well, this is
like on her
easy.
waist.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, good.
Okay. Yes.
That cleared things up. I could do that.
Now we're good.
Yeah. Well, she had her back to me. If we were front, I would know go that and that.
Wait, she had her back to you?
That's what I'm saying. She was grinding her ass into me the whole time. So at first
That
I was
really?
like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I've never done any of
And the
that.
second time I was like,
Are we gonna fuck?
oh, well, I went into it with like no thought of that. But then the whole time that was the dancing. And I was like, this is crazy.
Are we getting laid right now?
So then later when the other girl made her cry, I was like,
What happened?
I will beat this cunt to death.
Wait, what happened? Someone made.
Like her friend. We sat with her friends and stuff. Because not for nothing, but like.
So you went to prom with this girl, and then you met up with her friends.
It's like the table we sat at. Because not
Okay.
for nothing, like, my friends, weirdly, not that I was like part of the group, but like out of my friends, they were like cooler than her friends. I wasn't cooler than her, but like,
Oh yeah.
it was weird, like, because Nick's a fucking psycho, but he can play it off
Did
the
he
way
go to
I
prom?
can't. Yeah.
And he's fine.
Yeah. He's a psycho. But then
But he plays it off fine.
he also would hang out with like actual popular kids where I just would hang out with Nick. You know what I mean? So like, and then the one like actual popular kid from school he would hang with our group of like me, Nick, Covey, and Tovar. So that was like their group. So I don't know what it was exactly, but for a minute, at first we're sitting with her friends. Everything's cool. Really good food. Surprisingly good food.
Really? Where was
That
it?
I was like in the middle of getting seconds of because I was like, God damn,
This is so
this is so much better than I thought it would be. And I was like, oh my God, I have to dance right now. Like it hit me like mashed potatoes. It was literally like roast beef or something. It was like something so heavy. And I was like, is anyone else like amazed at how good this is right now? I was killing at the table. You know me when I am like, I don't know the people and I'm just like, I'll never see these people again.
I can riff.
Yeah, freedom to riff. You're like, I'm also at the height of my powers at like being fit and
Yeah,
healthy and
I
like
look
able to
good.
beat the shit out of people. So it's
Yeah.
like, there's no one in this building that could do anything
Yeah,
to me.
I'm fine.
I'll kill everyone here.
No.
It's weird that
Because that's
thought,
confidence.
that thought
That's confidence.
makes me so much of a chiller person to be around. I
Really?
get in my head when I'm like, I have to fight this person to
PKK,
the death.
which is crazy. That's interesting.
It means nothing. I was thinking
interesting.
the other night about how useless this. You think fighting is like a useful skill as far as like self-defense? It's like useless. You never use it.
Never.
It's only for your head
And if
your
anything-
confidence and stuff.
And I was gonna say, if anything, it makes you like. Do you think it would make you have those thoughts of like if you're training and you're fighting a lot and it's like, oh, but I lost this guy, so I could probably lose to that dude, so I got to keep training. I don't know. You get in your head about that shit?
Lose to who?
I don't know. Like if you're like into fighting and shit, and like you're having those thoughts of like, oh, I got to kick this guy's ass, I got to fight this guy. Well, I probably can't beat
when
that
you're
dude.
training all the time, you don't have those thoughts. You're like, because you just know. So now, because I don't know, I think I can like, I don't know. How would that go? Like,
Even though
back
none of
then-
this will probably ever happen.
yeah. But back then, I just used to walk around and be like most people that I see, like, don't even register as an issue. Now, like, if someone's big, it'd be like, that'll be a fucking too big to do. I have to chop that dumbass's leg apart before I can even fucking punch him, you know? Be like, fat neck, can't choke, you know? Like,
Yeah.
before I'd be like, oh, yeah, no, like, I would mow through these people. Obviously, not everybody, but I'm just saying, like, it's so much less people.
Of an issue.
Where
And that
now it's like every
and
room you
knowing
find-
that, knowing you're good in the room, you can relax.
Yeah, because it's just like whatever. Now it's like,
Interesting.
oh, if I say this, I don't have to fucking. In my mind, the
Interesting. So
like-
do you think your social awkwardness comes from
oh no, I was
not
still
knowing-
socially awkward.
Oh, okay.
Believe me. I'm just saying these were like school was about to end.
Oh, so you can give a fuck. Yeah, I get that. No, I get that.
I'm saying that was just part of in the mix also, but most of it was just like I got a month left with these fucking people.
Yeah.
Like, and if anything, like they just saw. I guess the point I was trying to make was like, even though I'm fucking random, I still like walked over like with allegedly like cooler people. So when I sat down, I think they were like, "The fuck," and so then I'm like,
Look at
"Oh."
this cool cat.
I came in with like a little bit of clout or whatever,
Yeah.
so I was like, "Oh, I'm just." It was Rift City for me. I was
Damn,
fucking.
this guy's on his second plate.
I was
This guy could fucking eat. This guy's cool.
This guy's fat as shit.
How does he eat that much and he's so fit?
It probably all goes to its dick.
No, but what happened? So you're grinding on this chick, In my head, I'm like, I'm getting laid.
Oh,
tonight.
dude.
I'm smashing in the limo. I'm having a prom night.
When we drove
this has been the
there,
most high school thing I've ever done.
we joked about how we like should have practiced dancing. We were joking about like, oh, you know, I don't. That's not
Did you
really.
get a limo or just dropped
No,
off? Okay.
what?
Some people get a limo.
Who do you think
A lot
I
of people
am?
do. I don't know.
drove my dead cousin's 2001 Ford Expedition
That's
with
cool.
the back seat removed.
Damn, no back seat.
Well, the third row was removed.
Okay,
Regular back seat.
I got you.
Big ass truck.
That's cool.
Weird to wear nice clothes in it and get out wearing like a ballroom dress. But yeah, we're literally joking about how don't know how to dance, and she was like, "Yeah, my friends literally had to like show me a thing or two." And then I was in my head, I was like, "It'd be nice if I could have said the same thing," but I did not ask my friends for advice on how to dance, and I'm also just going in blind. So I was like, "Ha ha ha, yeah." So then, yeah, just awkward, like, first couple parts of the dance. Then she just kind of, like, put her ass into my dick and then grabbed her hands and put them there. And I was like, oh, well, we could do this. Yeah.
We could do doggy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But it's just fucking, like, mildly, like, shifting. Or like, if that's dancing, I could do that. When it's movie dance, where people are like, bust a move.
Boom,
Yeah, it's like,
boom,
okay, I did one here. Now fucking what? Do I do that 4 minutes of that?
In time, and then, okay, next move.
I could dance Charlie Brown style.
Hey, the robot.
You know, Charlie Brown style, where they all have one move.
Oh.
Every kid has one move, and they just do that for the whole song. If that was dancing, I could do that.
Yeah.
But you're expected to, like, variate
Know a
between,
couple things.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
if it's not choreographed, how would two people just know how to dance like across from each other in unison?
That one, comedian Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
He went to college with my neighbor Mark. They were in the same fraternity. Isn't that weird? But he has that funny bit where he's like, yeah, you know, before you go out to out to like the club, like the Thursday before, you're in the mirror and you're practicing all your moves, you're getting your moves down. So I think that's what people do. They like get in the mirror and they get their moves down. They're like, okay, boom, shift song.
But then those same
next
people
move.
will be like out on the dance floor being like, no, it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's like, who cares? You fucking practice.
You practice for now.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. It's I'm better than don't touch my feet.
You touched.
I feel like we think our feet. You know what it is? Because my feet are usually back here, but I get noticed about the camera, so it has to be over here.
Oh, I spend a good time not on camera, I'm sure.
Yeah, these people are gonna be angry.
And then at one point, I think my foot was on the camera.
Yeah. Still set up. No, if you guys are interested in feet, pop down below.
We don't want that to be what this is about, but it's like that's who watches the podcast.
We got an extra camera. We'll do it.
It's what.
It's who watches.
That's who sent. The only people that send us money. The only people that
Send us
click on
money.
it when we do.
The only
feet
people that comment.
in the thumb. Like we're trying to talk about Trump getting shot in the ear.
Which is old news. I don't even want to talk about it
We're trying
anymore.
to talk about. Well, I just mean, you know, we're trying to talk about big shit.
Big news, things.
We're trying to
funny,
rip bits. We're
trying to
trying
have fun.
to fucking talk about goddamn deep state shit. Larry Fink or whatever that fuck's name at BlackRock.
Trump might take him as a financial something.
We're trying to connect fucking dots. You know who we should take is goddamn Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah, he donated his campaign.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. That's fucked up, is what that is. I'll tell you that right now. I had some other good shit. Ooh, I heard.
Yeah, you want to finish up anything on that cunt lady?
I heard a rumor. No, she's a bitch. She's stepping down. Fuck her. Douche of the. I need like a good like a good music, like a cue. Douche of the week. Let's rate her. Here's a good thing. 1 to Hitler. 1 to worse than Hitler. Where do you think she's at? You're gonna let a president die. You're gonna let her.
We
You're
need
gonna
to know the full scope of what her role was. Yeah.
She was director of this director.
No, I mean like her role in the plot or whatever.
Oh, in the whole plot. Well, a lot of it was like the shit happened. She's stonewalling the media. She's not doing anything. They had to issue her a subpoena to even go to Congress. She didn't want to go to Congress. She's refusing to step down. She's not talking to anybody. She should feel
so dumb that she thought she got made head of Secret Service.
The SS. Head of the SS.
But like, I feel like in hindsight, this could have been seen as a set. Like the second someone made her the head of it, people should have been like, "What the fuck are
What
they
did she
setting
do?
her up
Yeah.
to fall for?"
You worked at PepsiCo.
yeah,
You're like security at Pepsi. Like what? What for the formula?
So
like
she
are, what,
probably
are you
thought-
guarding the vault? Like what?
plankton style.
Is that your foot?
Yeah,
Oh,
they haven't moved.
it's right there. The
We need a line on the middle.
yeah, and on the table that we could. But
Maybe
No,
that's what
so-
I'll do. I'll crush the pills up.
and snort them.
I don't know.
You're gonna get deviated septum, and you're gonna get pissed off.
Well, maybe I do one every once in a while.
Well, you could try it. Don't do the whole thing. If you're gonna do it, do like half.
Okay.
Half a pill. If anything, a quarter.
And then take the rest.
No, I would just bump it. If you're gonna do it, don't do it. It's not good. It fucking burns. It sucks. You get a bad drip. It's not good. It fucking you get all clogged up. You might get a sinus infection.
I'm
to get
already
those
all
a lot.
clogged up. I couldn't breathe.
But if
when
you
I woke
are
up
gonna
this
do it,
morning.
don't do a whole pill. Do like a half, maybe a quarter. Crush it up. Go get a nice $100 bill. We don't snort 20s. You get a nice $100 bill. Roll that up. Boom. Hit that line. Or that.
I
Or
only snort out of greenbacks.
yeah.
Real Lincoln dollars.
Yeah,
think,
an iPhone charger is good for crushing them up.
Do you think when Abe Lincoln took shits, they would call them Lincoln logs?
Yes.
Bang! Podcasting. Podcasting.
But easy. Dumb. That's a joke.
Line them up. Knock them down. Next.
No. But anyways, this lady, she's stonewalling. She's not talking to Congress. She finally goes to Congress after being issued a
Stonewalls me after these pills were trying to shit.
Woo!
Wrong.
God damn it.
But
You need to write one also. You go to hit your Trump voice, but the only Trump thing we have is him disagreeing with us.
no, I like the
We need him agreeing.
yeah.
We need him saying fight.
Fight. That'd be good. I like that. Fight.
Why do people at work have to be fucking faggots when we try to make jokes? Like, people act like we make a joke about Trump and they're like, well, these people hate democracy.
These are
It's like, yo,
fascists.
what the fuck? Like, is
What
it
are you
not
saying?
objectively fucking funny?
It's a good bit.
He gets shot in the ear. We can't crack jokes. It's an absurd situation. We can't laugh at it. People
Yeah.
are like,
Ugh.
really?
But then people can make a joke about how he missed.
Oh, yeah. Yo,
That's fine.
Work on your aim.
That's fine. But I yell, hey, fight into a crowd.
Yeah.
And, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm insane.
Oh, my God.
No.
Grind a room
I
to a
call
halt.
I call the vice president a diversity hire, and I'm a crazy person.
So I feel bad sometimes because I assume people do bits. I don't know when people go in and out of being serious.
Yeah.
So people will like talk about Kamala Harrison, and the only time I've ever
Harris.
heard Harris,
Yeah.
the only time I ever hear
She'd be
anything,
black if it was Harrison.
yeah, exactly. Not
She wishes her last name's
yeah,
Harrison.
what he said. They made me change it to Ellis Island. Like, no. But I've only ever heard, even like Democrats, I never hear like pumped on her.
No. People don't like her.
People were pumped on Biden.
No.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
no one. I don't hear people give a shit
You know he
about
ran
her.
for president in 88?
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. And then took a 20-year break and was like, oh, wait, we're trying again.
Well, he lost because he
Or
was probably
30.
clean back then, and then 20 years to get involved in fucking corporations and Illuminati.
Yeah.
Lizard.
Hey, bud, you owe us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
We're going to rate Cheadle 1 to Hitler,
Who?
the director of the
but
SS.
that lady, the vice president. People only talk about her like shittily. So now it's so funny that like she's gonna be running for president, and they're just like pumped on, like artificially pumped on. Like they don't buy it. You can see that they don't buy it, but like people at work will even be like, I think she'll do fine. And it's like,
she'll
what are you talking about? She's like the most random lady ever.
Our one buddy at work was like, well, a lot of people didn't think Trump was going to win, so like maybe she'll win. Have you heard that video of her where the one dude's interviewing her and she's like, "Oh, what's going on with the border?" He's bringing out the border issue because she's supposed to be like in charge of the border, and she goes, "Listen, we've been to the border. I've been to the border. We've all been to the border." And he goes, "You haven't been to the border." And she goes, "I haven't been to Europe either. I mean, listen, the border is good.
You have been to Europe.
The border is good."
I'm supposed to know what continent Greece is in? I don't know.
What, you asshole?
I was on vacation. Yes. I'm sorry.
I can't take a break from my job.
I was at the Pantheon, the Parthenon. I'm under a lot of stress.
It's a lot of stress right now. You got to get off my ass.
She is the most like...
She reminds me of our bitch DM.
A little bit, yeah. What I get more from her is the vibe, like overwhelmingly the vibe of when you know a kid in school. He's not like one of your good friends that like you go over to his house, but like you know him in school. And then like you finally get to the point like, oh yeah, man, I'm going to run over to this dude's house, like play fucking COD or whatever. Or like run inside and get a basketball and head outside. And he's got a mom that is drinking wine at 3 and is also, after hearing her talk, probably on like some type of pills.
On Vicodin.
Yeah. And
Ambien.
It immediately makes you want, like, oh, is that why this kid's like half a fucking dick? His parents are checked the fuck out to lunch. Yeah. She's that person. In my mind, like, that's how I file her.
Yeah.
She's that's just so, like, doesn't know what's going on, but, like, will still bitch about something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know a ton about her, but that's always, like, the read I get on her.
No, I don't know much about her either, but
it's funny for as much as Biden fucks up, she fucks up talking a lot, too.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
That's where she reminds me of the DM, yeah. It's like her, like, wine drunk.
Or like slur. the
Slur.
Lexapro slur.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I'll tell you, Mike Baker doesn't like her.
That's enough for me.
That's enough. That's all I need to know. Mike Baker's not a fan. Now, his podcast is great.
But one to Hitler?
Oh, one to Hitler. Yeah, so they rake her through the coals in Congress. They're asking her all these questions. She's not giving answers.
What if we did this bit for like months, one to Hitler, and then we find out later on it's like, and Hitler's only 5.
This goes to
you're
10.
Like, you don't consider Hitler 10? And you're like,
well no.
He did a lot of good.
Emperor Mao
that canceled out the bad.
Yeah.
Some people are all bad. You got to think, idiot.
You fucking fool.
You got to think.
No, Yakub is 10.
Yakub. I love when I see Yakub references in like a YouTube comment or Twitter. So I'm like, oh shit,
these people are in it.
These people are tapped in.
No, they know.
I love racist dog whistles like that. Not like the weird ones that people care about in the news, but just like off the wall ones. Yeah. Like
you Yakubian ape.
A man familiar with Yakub.
Yes, yes.
Another man of taste and research.
Was it the House of Islam? No. What was that? Nation of Islam. That's what that is.
Me and Nick were talking, and he was like, yeah, I got all that shit confused. And I was like, brother, I stand by that episode we did. We did explain everything.
We did a great job.
Not for nothing. We did it. If you guys are just tuning in, if you guys aren't familiar with our former
I think it's 99 or 98.
It's one of the last.
We're in Kufis.
Yes, it'll be
the
an
thumbnail
easy thumbnail to pick out.
Yeah, us and Kufis. It's like 98 or 99. You want to learn about Dr. Yakub? I put a whole presentation together.
It's
Islam.
The difference between Islam, Nation of Islam, Black Israelites, the people on the street, Black Israelites.
This was our black. Yeah, this was our Black History Month episode.
Exactly. So go back to February. Now we're in July, Juneteenth.
No, that was in June.
Yeah.
No, we were gonna do a Juneteenth episode. That'll be next year. We got to hit these holidays.
The high holidays.
Yeah.
Speaking of, the Emmanuel.
The Emmanuels.
No, we'll save that.
Yeah, we only got 4 minutes left. We're doing good. You want to watch that trailer?
Which? I mean, they put out fucking 10 of them.
Oh,
I've seen them before.
Oh, you've seen them? Hey, we don't have to.
You know, the trailer I watched, it's Wolverine and Sabretooth about to fight. And then instead of treating it like a serious fight, it's Deadpool like joking around with Wolverine. He's like, everyone's been waiting for this fight. And it's like, Yeah, it's so funny that Deadpool talks to the fourth wall. Ha 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 ha. I'm a fucking mouth breathing retard that is like, oh my god, oh the movie guy, he talked to me. I'm not in the movie.
Here's the most recent trailer. Let's go in and open minded. We can play this, right? Yeah.
I know I turn everything into jokes, but I care. I want to use that for something important.
See, it's funny because it has the credit in. It's funny.
In my
Pause
world,
it. For reverence sake, understand the fact that this is the first time Hugh Jackman's in like
Anything. Oh, in that suit.
it's the first time we're getting that suit, but also like we're supposed to get Wolverine in like the MCU like with fucking Captain America. That was like the thing.
That was the big thing.
Now Cap's gone. We have Falcon Cap, which everyone is dragging that trailer through the mud for how the CGI looks so fucking
Is it
fake.
bad?
I didn't even click it. I was just.
Is a new movie coming out?
Yeah, it's Falcon Cap. Which like, I don't know why they think that will work, and then when it doesn't work, they get to go like, oh, people don't like black people, and it's like, people don't like the second version of things. People like the original version of things. Captain America has fucking superpowers and a shield. Falcon has wings, which are cool as Falcon, not cool as Captain America.
No.
It's like fundamental easy math to do.
Yeah.
But it'll be the movie will flop and they'll be like, America's not ready for Black Captain America. And it's like, no.
We don't like second Captain America. It's like
when they go to second Captain America, Cap always comes back. So it's short lived. It's just
really?
Yeah, you always cycle back to Captain
So
America.
that's not gonna happen.
No, because they lost the actor. Chris Evans is gone. Like that's why they had to do it. But I mean,
Oh, you'd have to cast a whole that'd be a whole
but I
thing.
mean, people have been like, Captain America technically is a mantle, like Batman. Like some characters, if the person dies, that
They'll
hero
be
dies.
back.
Captain America is a mantle. Like someone can pick up the shield.
Okay.
Like it's comic books, so the guy always comes back, and then you get Captain America back. This is like, I'm supposed to give a shit about Falcon. Like him getting a TV show made sense. Him getting his own movie, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then the second movie that's probably gonna come out.
Well, he'll like lead the Avengers now, but it's like, yeah, Captain America was the original Avenger. Like he's the original hero in the Marvel universe. Falcon is not. So he does not command the same respect from people. He's not a founding, like, OG. Technically, he's not a founding Avenger.
Yeah.
Because they get him out of the ice in issue 4.
Of Captain America?
Of Avengers.
Of Avengers.
Yeah. They get him out of the ice. Because that's...
Do they chip him out? Or do they, like, chip out a big chunk and then let it melt in, like, a warehouse later?
I think they like pull him ashore and it's
in
like,
an ice cube?
Yeah, like in an ice cube, and it's like his shield.
And then they let it melt on the boat?
I don't know if they like let it melt or if they hit him with like, a laser or some kind to melt it quick.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But Hulk, Iron Man, Wasp, Ant-Man, and Thor, those are like founding Avengers. Technically, Captain America comes in issues 4.
You think Hulk can get frozen?
Sure.
Or do you think he can just...
I remember reading an issue of Thor where he's on the Frost Giant realm. Hulk is with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm sure you can get to temperatures.
Do you think we could just pick this up and it'll match up okay, or do we have to restart the trailer?
It'll be fine. I'll pause it when I...
you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine.
It's weird to show highlights from other movies.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm and Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. And it was too late.
It's only 9 people. But my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone. But you
I'm a
know
comedy
how to save
character,
it.
but no, I care about people.
Whoever you think I am,
Who's that? I will ask.
I don't know what half this shit is.
you got the wrong guy.
Like, that's supposed to be a big reveal.
You were always the wrong guy.
Oh, never mind.
Till you weren't.
I love when movies hinge on phrases that don't even make sense.
Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine. Stop it.
See, what a balance of comedy and drama where in one scene he's like, yeah, it's so wacky. I can talk to the audience, and there's 20th Century Foxes in the background. And then in the next breath, they're like, this is my family. I need to save them. And it's like, pick a fucking lane. No, Wolverine was supposed to come in and be part of...
What was that?
I mean, I'll take the suit. I'll take the suit.
he looks cool.
It looks
It
pretty
looks
cool.
good.
But here's
He
the
looks
weird
good.
thing.
I'm gonna watch the movie.
Yeah, of course. The Sabretooth they have, and it looked like they had Toad too. But those are the villains from the first X-Men movie. And it's weird because the Sabretooth from Wolverine Origins is the one, that Lee Schreiber guy, I think is his name.
Okay.
That's the one that they had like the way more rivalry between him and Wolverine. That's the one where they showed like how far back they went as far as like being two kids on that like 1800s or whatever, or maybe
okay.
older. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1800s, I guess. And then they show them like through the wars and all that shit. So like, it's weird that that's not the Sabretooth that they would have like this final face.
Is that to do with the beard?
Yeah, the
Okay.
long hair. Because that Sabretooth from X-Men 1, him and Wolverine didn't have any like rivalry. They have like one fight, but Wolverine doesn't have his memories, and that Sabretooth that never talks really. So it's like,
I don't know why we're fighting, but
yeah, they're treating
I don't
this like
like
some
you.
long-waited grudge match, and it's like, well, it is if you like fun like the two characters, yes, but like if you're gonna show me a highlight reel of those other movies, in those movies, this wasn't Sabretooth. So I'm like, I'm confused if they're doing it like, it's different actors, but it's the same guy. Or if it's like, were those different universes and this is a different version of that guy? Because you've also done like multiple time travel things and stuff. So I don't
unless
know.
those X-Men movies were like, that's that studio, we're doing our own thing.
Well, Deadpool still is the same studio. But Disney
is?
owned,
Oh, Disney owns I get it.
Deadpool was with the X-Men as far as the studio. They
Is that
just-
written by those same people, or is it written by Disney?
Disney bought Fox.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting.
So I
forgot
think
about
Fox like finished up whatever projects they had at the time. But I mean, I still worked at the comic book store when that deal got finalized. So I assume all that shit's done, and it's just Disney doing it now.
that. Okay.
But that's what I mean. Like, that was what we were supposed to get Wolverine coming back for, not
Yeah.
fucking Deadpool and Wolverine. This shit should be. They should have done a real thing with Wolverine, like him in whatever, and then you can do this as like a 20-minute featurette that does insane numbers on YouTube,
Like Deadpool
or
Wolverine.
is a Disney Plus exclusive that you just put up there, and you can just make it funny.
Yeah.
And then that way it's not in the fucking universe. You just have it a fun
It's an
thing on the
extra
side.
thing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make money. I want more money.
I think it would, though, because if you make it a Disney exclusive thing, you can still cash in on all the people going to the theaters for like the Wolverine aspect of it.
Yeah.
And then you get anyone who's not subscribed to come and sign up,
Makes sense. Yeah.
on that. And
I think Deadpool just got so popular so fast. You know what I mean?
Deadpool got popular through memes. I've never seen anything like it.
That's what I mean. Like,
People would come into the comic book store and they wouldn't know like fucking the Hulk.
yeah.
But then they'd be like, "Oh, you got Deadpool here?" Be like they would know Deadpool, not understanding he was like a comic book character. They thought he was like just a meme guy.
I had
thing.
I had an ex whose sister was would dress in like the
Retarded?
dress in the Deadpool gear, like had like the suit, like the whole thing.
The hoodie with the hood that you could zip
Yes,
up
that
all
whole
the way.
thing, the bracelets, the tattoos, whole 9 yards.
Whenever you see something like that, you have to realize that was a person so devoid of like personality and hobby. Like they
Yeah.
found a thing that they were just like, yeah, me too. Uh-huh.
I like this. What was that smoke thing?
I don't know.
That looked kind of cool.
I don't know what that was.
Isn't this such a cool cover?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that will sell 1 million.
Oh, they're definitely selling those. You'd be a fool to not sell those.
But it's just crazy that Wolverine used to be 5'4", chomped on a cigar, would like raise your head up with his fucking claws and like talk shit to you.
Yeah.
He would like take a character off fucking page and you would just see people's like reactions of like what he's doing to them. And now he's just like, yeah, Deadpool, cut that out.
Knock it off.
Deadpool, you're so wacky. Quit
Oh.
your antics.
Stop it.
Quit
He's
quit
gonna hit
doing
him-
the same joke you've been doing for 3 movies.
I feel like he's going to hit him with the claws a few times. And then there's going to be like a comedic. Like he's going to do that like under the chin thing. And there's going to be like a comedic like.
Well, no, he'll just stab him, and then he'll be like, just because I can grow it back doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We should go to the theaters.
I will not do that.
All right. We've gone an hour. Hour
Give
10.
Thomas a call.
Hour 10. All right. Hey, we might chop in the Trump thing. Who knows?